start though. So, last time on D&D, you guys did some remarkable stuff, didn't you? You did a little bit of investigation, I remember that. But it was cut short, because Abigail and Lana returned downstairs to gather the whole crowd of people. Obviously, Lucrezia and Tink were still in the basement with Magic Mike, the classic, the man,
I
the
hope
myth,
he's dead
the
now.
legend. He very well might be. So yeah, all of you were called together, and with some finagling, managed to get an audience with James Ferrite, the Ferrite family. Now, Jacob, the lovely little robot man, used this time to get some information out of him about his backstory, if you remember correctly, with discussions of sky castles being brought into it, although not a specific one was told or claimed. So could be any of them, but Jacob now has a goal. And the other group being Lano, Lucrezia, and Tink.
Oh, I was about to ask.
I wonder why there was a
just...
pause
Thank
there.
you.
Decided to ask about leaving the floor and discussions about where the future of their family and the Ferrite family might continue on. There was also a brief discussion about Lucrezia's condition and ailments, which was brought to a close when
That's what sealed his fate, frankly.
Tink
Mm-hmm.
decided to jab a little needle into him, just to put him to sleep, you know. Little did Tink know, however, that this was going to be a permanent sleep, and then a reawakening, as James Ferrite, while being murdered in his chair, left a blighted monster in his place, which led to a very quick escape from the Ferrite family home.
Justice.
Was it?
Yes,
Didn't feel like it.
it was justice.
But
Okay,
yes.
to be fair, that wasn't the intention. Question mark.
Intention is always important.
You killed a man.
I didn't kill him.
No,
We
he is
didn't
still
mean to kill
technically
him.
alive,
No,
Cash.
no, that's not him.
It's his
No.
body.
Yeah,
I didn't mean
but
to.
if I took you, if I looked at your corpse, Neve, and
Did you
were
just say if I
gone-
cooked you?
Yeah,
No.
I heard cooked.
What the
I
fuck are you
should
guys
looked.
talking about? I said looked.
I heard cooked, and I'm like,
There was
oh,
two
heard
attempts,
cooked.
and the
I'm
first one
not
was
cooking Neve.
No,
She's already
the-
warm enough, okay? She's
gonna-
being
I was gonna
pressure
say that's
cooked
already-
already. She's in a
Yeah.
fucking
Already
rice
halfway.
cooker right now.
oh,
my head feels like a pressure cooker.
But yes,
Oof.
a blighted monster rose from James's ferret's corpse, and you guys made a hasty retreat out of the Ferrite family home due to, well, there were two options. Abigail is able to contain the monster, which leaves Abigail onto you guys. Or Abigail isn't able to contain the monster, and now there's a blighted creature wandering about. Both options
Potentially
didn't
multiple.
seem- Yeah, potentially multiple at this point. Which you guys just didn't want to deal with. So you ran fast, really fast, out of there. With Coco even being chucked out of a window to escape, which was rather amusing to the party. But now we return. You all are back in position, sort of regaining yourselves on the outskirts of the mansion, although you do not have a lot of time to spare, as you do hear the sounds of battle in the distance with gunshots ringing out.
oh, goody.
You do see some concerned bystanders now staring up at the family home and looking at you. One of them even goes up to you and goes, "Is everything all right, lads? Commotion. It's just an everyday. He's an everyday guy.
Damn, bro.
And he just looks at all of you quite concerned, considering the noises he is hearing in the distance. And with that, I'm unfortunately gonna have to go grab my food. I'll be right back.
So we get to decide what we tell people. Should we tell them to evacuate?
Nah.
Evacuate because James Ferrite turned into a fucking blight monster. Just be straight up honest.
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad thing to say because it would really harm the. Not that the family name isn't already harmed due to the fact he's dead, but it would really harm them.
I feel like it's
It was
worse if we don't say anything.
For the
Yep.
sake of Tink's mental state, I suggest we try to somewhat rescue as many people as possible.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If we warn people, then and he turned into a blight monster, they might be able to evacuate faster than we can.
Maybe not specifically say blight monster because I think that would cause more of a panic. But
Fair, fair.
I'm alright with that.
Having a
A monster?
domestic dispute.
No, I meant shouting blight monster.
just get them to evacuate quickly and not cause a panic and not have another incident where Valdir kills a man.
I'm not Valdir.
No.
Big deal.
Forgot that happened.
That was his own stupid fault.
That was your fault for running into a bunch of civilians
He
with your
ran into
shield
my
up.
shield. He ran into my shield.
Don't blame the fucking character. Blame the player. My lord.
I'm blaming the player and the character.
Mm. What would be like the evacuation plans and stuff? Like, how would we go about that? Do we have to like, I don't know. Is there like,
Yeah, I'll be honest.
like authority or something? I don't fucking know, man.
think
I
they
mean,
were
right,
the
They were
authority.
the authority.
It has to be other people except for them. Right?
Yeah.
You hope.
Lizard boy.
He's not a lizard.
Fish
He's a
boy.
triton.
Fuck.
Tell
He's
Vic
not a
what
true
was
triton.
his name?
He's not trying.
He is, I'm pretty sure.
There's
Okay,
only
we're
one
not talking
triton.
about- I'm not going back to Talgrig and being like, "Hey, by the way, you need to evacuate."
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Talgrig's the only other. Thank you for remembering the name because I had forgotten.
Thank you.
Talgrig is the only other person of any authority here, as far as I know.
So what do we kind of step forward and try and help people, or
I fucking say we get out of Dodge. Like,
We
Well,
help
can't have an
people,
entire
or we could
floor
finally
when you
leave.
die. Well, yeah,
Well,
I want to
that-
fucking
okay,
leave.
that's-
Trust, I want to leave.
Or
That's the
frankly-
thing.
I do not care about
Also,
these
there's
people
like
enough
100
to
floors.
try.
If one
We
of them
warn the
dies,
soldiers that
doesn't matter.
something has happened to James Ferrite, and then we get the fuck out of Dodge. Just like something's
okay.
happened to
I'll
your
be fine with that.
your lord, and then
Oh
we leave.
shit, something happened.
Bye.
No context, just like he's gone crazy, and we leave.
He's a
Go
triton.
nuts!
Talgood,
He's a
thank
what?
you. Okay.
He's a triton.
He's not a true triton.
Fish.
Look, that is.
He's listed as a Triton.
He's just a very
He's
fat
a freaking
triton.
fish guy.
And
That
he's-
fish-
he's not a
Fat,
true
he's
triton.
just no, he's fat. I was gonna say he's not fat.
He's
He's just
big
big boned.
boned.
Like
There we go.
You also have to remember, he's also been in the fucking mushroom area for ages. So it's going to be slightly different from a normal triton.
that is true.
But I'm not here, so we go back there.
Yeah, you need to go back into the void. Since you
Hang on,
abandoned us.
How? Well, hang on. True. So
But yeah,
warn, get the fuck out of Dodge. Does Six need to tell that woman? I can't remember her name.
Morpha.
Morpha, thank you.
I thought it was Morpha.
I do.
No, it's Mothra.
Literally, I have a
Mothra.
sending stone to do so, and we were planning to do this anyway.
Because
Okay.
Orpha is the casino lady, and Malfa is.
Yes, sorry, I was getting them mixed up. Yes, so Molfa. Well, six can.
I can message her at any time.
Yeah.
Just like,
Maybe do so while on the run.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds like a plan. I don't know how the fuck to meet
Well-
up with Coco, but that's all I
Oh,
thought
Koko's
of.
fucked off.
As you guys
Alright,
have made
cool.
your plan.
He's on his own then. I'm out.
Yeah. What is you all doing? You are outside the Ferret family home. You see just a bunch of streets in front of you. Loads of now quite panicked civilians, considering there are now alarms ringing out amongst the city. What are you doing?
Who has the most charisma?
Oh shit, hang on. I don't think it's me.
Lano, I think.
The really
Oh, it couldn't be
timid
me.
bunny lady.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, who has the second?
Hello. I
I've
think
12.
Oh,
I felt
okay,
good
well,
persuasion.
I believe it is me. My persuasion +6.
Yep, that's you.
okay, well, I've got
Yeah,
a
it's
plus
you.
6 as well.
Okay.
I'm just thinking if we're literally able to be like,
We did nothing and we're going.
no, something has happened to your lord and like your master or whatever, your lord, and he attacked us. And that's all. We just get the fuck out of Dodge. Yes, or just leave it as something's happened to him.
Something has happened. Because
Something's
if you
happened. You might
say
want to check on him.
no.
No, this is putting suspicion on us.
If you say and he attacked us, that's definitely putting things on us.
Yeah.
I personally prefer the idea of that we all scream in fear and start legging it.
Yeah.
And just run
I like to
together.
imagine this guy has walked up to you, asked what's gone wrong, and you've just called a huddle.
Kind of.
But
But
yes.
sorry, my good fellow, could you please
Yeah.
repeat the question?
Well, yeah, well, I was just concerned. The alarms are ringing out now. I was just
Yes,
wondering what was happening
yes.
with you all.
I will be honest. A monster appeared inside of the mansion, and I saw it burst out of the window and start just slamming things around.
A monster.
That's what I said. So we're running this way, and I hope you have a good day.
And I assume you just start running.
Good day to you, sir.
Well,
I'm going to just.
We're moving.
okay.
Lucrezia grabs Tink. Is like, let's go.
That's a rather casual pace for a running song.
You think I'm?
All right,
rude?
shall I was gonna say, shall we play Benny Hill then?
Worked better than what Lana's doing.
I have Battle 3 playing, and that's a kind of intense theme.
I ain't even breaking a sweat, boy.
Can turtles even sweat?
The only
I
thing you've broken
literally
is
had
your
this
back.
exact thought. Not but.
Hold
2
up,
hours
wait a
ago.
minute.
I was like, do
think-
I sweat?
I think so.
Can turtles sweat? Without sweat glands or the ability to pant, they cannot call
They
up.
don't have.
Nope, they don't.
They don't have.
I don't
they,
sweat.
They don't
I am a
sweat.
sweaty boy.
You don't have sweat glands, apparently.
Why would
So
you need to
hurry up and
sweat?
run.
Don't.
We're running.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we,
just
we,
running.
we leg
Alright.
That's no sweat.
it.
So, everyone in the party, you begin to just start legging it down a street. Lono, Tink, and Lucrezia, as well as the rest of the group, I think, you came down here lawfully. So you remember the ways, the elevators up and out of the
Yep.
complex. So if you want, could you all please, or at least two of you at the very least, or at the most, sorry, make me a survival check to figure out where the fuck you're going, as the alarms sound out
Okay.
all around you.
Oh,
You two, what's your survival?
5.
1.
Okay.
I have a plus
Lotto.
1 to survival.
Oh, Flash of Genius.
Oh,
Would that count in this situation?
It would.
I mean, it's in every situation.
Sick.
alright, well.
Yeah, Flash of Genius counts in literally every situation. It's so good.
Amazing.
Alright. How many
one of
do you
you-
have left?
I'm surprised you
I
still
have
have
two
not
left.
used a potion. Very in.
And one of
Oh.
you can
Potion
give
stuff.
advantage.
Oh, advantage would be nice.
Hold on. I will be. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I need to have a look at the potions. I forgot about them.
Potion seller.
I've got
Give me your best
swiftness,
potion.
but we're already legging it.
Yeah,
I know
baby!
you-
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Woo!
Yeah, why did I hear that in the background? It was like so quiet as well.
Worry about it. Kane, stop watching YouTube. Engage with the sessions.
And
Yeah,
I'll be
Oh,
giving
Well,
Flash
Ruben
of
will
Genius-
message you with a very long message saying you're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah, because I've got 4 uses
Mm-hmm.
left.
Who just died? Roman?
Roman died.
Well, I'll be using a genius, so
Did you find
On
him?
yourself or someone else?
whoever's rolling. To someone who's rolling. I don't know who's rolling.
It
Because it's not me.
is probably me.
I think it was both me and
Oh.
Lono.
That's a 10 so far.
10.
Hold
What you
on.
got?
That's a 10?
No, it's not. No, yeah, sorry, it's an 8.
14.
Wait, why are you rolling as well?
Isn't it
Had
at least
said
2
two.
people?
Oh,
No,
two-
since
oh,
advantage has been given to Lono, I'm going to negate that, Mina. So what I meant was...
Was advantage given yet, or were you just rolling to see who rolled the
So
highest
there
first?
was a... So there was a rule, I did say earlier in the campaign. There is no reason to
Uh.
roll... you will not get to roll again unless there is some justifiable reason why your odds would have improved. You have less...
This wasn't.
Yeah.
You gave me advantage, Amina.
is basically what
I
was
did?
going on.
Oh, okay. Oh.
2 people were chosen, me and you, and I have the +5, so I rolled with advantage. But I rolled a 3 and a 2.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So, are you using Flash of Genius on this?
I am.
Okay. And that's a +4? Okay. Lono, you may add a +4. What's the total?
Great. Then that would be 12.
Okay. Middle of the road. I like it. Which, quite funnily enough, is exactly where you guys are heading. As the sort of sirens blare out around you, and you notice more and more guards sort of come off of their posts and sort of look into the street confused, you see a bunch of guardsmen begin making their way towards the Ferrite family manor. Some of which you recognize from the casino that you had met Abigail in before. You see that sort of guard contingent begin making their way towards the Ferrite family home. As they do that, I'm going to make a roll. But what is the party doing? You do know that you're heading sort of in the... sorry, I'm burping so much. Sort of in the right direction. Although this area does confuse you a bit, Lono. You don't really remember it that well. It was part of the journey that you sort of don't remember because you were sort of heading in the direction of the mushrooms, which is sort of in the other way. Rather than this way.
Hey, Cad.
Yeah.
Can you see the elevator, the path going up?
Can you see
here?
the huge spire?
Yeah.
Usually, if the sky was clear, you would. But obviously, the steam and all of the movement is sort of making it difficult to position where the exact area would be. Although, if you get tall enough, get high enough on a building, you would be able to discern probably where it is. So, what are you doing? Just continuing, gonna try and find a building? What are you doing? What is the party doing?
I think we just kind of keep walking in a direction that is away from the danger,
Okay.
and preferably towards where we're the
Nearest exit.
yeah.
While we're doing that,
Well, I'm going to say, as you begin to get ready to do whatever you're doing, Six, you notice like 2 or 3 of the guards sort of stop and look at you as a group and turn to one another a bit confused. They're sort of unsure because they know you're under the command of Abigail and are very confused about why you guys are heading in the opposite direction of the family manor when alarms are blazing out. What are you guys doing?
Keeping on walking.
They're in front of you at this point. They are.
Yeah.
You gonna walk right past them?
Yeah, just keeping on walking. Kind of give them a little nod.
Okay.
I'd like to use an ascending stone to message Malfa, please.
Okay. As you attempt to use the sending stone, the spell fails.
Ooh.
In fact,
Shit. Okay.
Io,
Hello.
as you have been walking throughout the town, you have been getting these massive headaches.
Yeah, you gotta have to tell me about that.
And as you look behind you,
How convenient.
Touj is gone.
You see.
Table talk. I'm going to assume that's a fucking bad thing.
I think I know what's going on. It's the weird egg thing from like session 3.
Oh,
Magic Jammer.
I don't remember what it's called. It was a giant green egg in the wall that was the life support thing that kind of nullified all magic, and I assume Touche has just been thrown back in the pocket dimension. Or wherever familiars are kept.
I was being good. Why have
This.
you been putting time out?
This the weird egg thing.
Egg.
Yeah.
Though hopefully this one isn't cracked as well. But yeah, no, understandable. I will stop looking at my spell list.
Shit.
As that happens, Lono, you walk past the 3 set of guards, and while one of them goes to sort of reach out and stop you, his mate grabs his arm and goes, "We gotta move. Come on. No use worrying about him." And they start chugging along past you guys.
Where?
Giving you a
What
few quizzical
direction
looks.
are they heading?
They're heading to the direction of the manor.
Doesn't matter. We're not going that way.
They're heading direction of the manor. Complete opposite way. You sort of intersected on a main road, walking past each other. If that makes sense. So they're going where you
Okay.
left. You're going where they left.
All right.
Yeah. You guys continue walking. Can I get one more survival check from whomever?
I'm gonna do better this time. Trust.
Are you
Okay.
giving advantage? There you go.
Damn.
Dully.
Definitely did better this time.
Yay. Dully.
Wait, am I supposed? Is that another flash of genius I'm supposed to take off?
Nah. It's
No, you don't
fine.
have
I
to.
got 23.
Okay.
So, Lono,
Right.
As you walk past those guards, you go, "Oh, I recognize those lads. Hang on. They're the ones who greeted us at the elevator, which was over there, that way, which means they walked this way." And you sort of map it out in your head. The streets.
Cannot do that. But
You're doing it.
Your turtle brain fucking activates. You really try hard. You do the biggest think you've had in about 20 years.
that really hit my throat and my neck.
What?
Okay.
Fuck.
You do the snapping turtle much. You do the biggest think you've had in 20 years and manage to map out the direction towards the elevator. So, not much more time passes before you guys are in front of the elevator. At this point, you do notice that people on the street are sort of being questioned and stopped. Checkpoints are being set up towards the direction of the manor, although at this point, due to your quick thinking, Lono, you've managed to evade them and move past them just from being quicker than everyone else around you. People in the streets are being stopped and sort of ferried back into their homes, and it seems like another massive lockdown is about to occur.
Hell yeah. That's my tink.
Oh, fuck.
Go team.
At this point, you all arrive at the elevator. It's lightly manned. You see two of the Ferrite family guards sort of manning there and just sort of stopping people. You do see a bit of a queue is formed to perhaps get onto the elevator itself. You see that there isn't any traffic. Usually you see loads of traffic between them, especially on the left-hand side of an elevator, because that's where all of the supplies and goods would be traveling and traversing between floors. But it is completely stopped. There is no movement.
Well, let's fix that.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go.
Question for you all, table talk.
Mm-hmm.
If we take this elevator, are we going up or are we going down?
We ain't going down, boy.
Would Lono take a look at what's down more? I mean, not saying we do, but I'm like, they wouldn't even want to go down, I think.
We go up.
I don't think any of us want to go down. I think more of this fighting would. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So
Could
we
everyone
need
please make me a...
thing.
Well, your two people make me a perception check, please.
I have +7.
5.
3.
Somebody like to give Io advantage?
Does Neve need the advantage?
Do you want Neve to fail?
No, she won't.
I appreciate the absolute faith in me, but I'm not 100% well right now. I honestly, I
Well,
never
that's
am.
true.
But like,
Or
I am
it's everyone's.
very not okay. Sorry.
You can doubt she's slurring
on,
her speech.
Take the advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
Okay, Io, roll with advantage.
That is a 25.
Oh, you didn't need it.
25. Io,
Hello.
you see, on top of a rooftop nearby the elevator, a figure. This is a figure you recognize. You see Mulfa taking out a couple of the guards on top of the building.
I was just going to tug on Six's sleeve and just point.
God damn it.
Io is probably feeling a little like me right now. Not very well.
Doesn't want to deal with it.
Probably not to the point of I want to peel off my skull, but yeah,
Still not well.
still not well.
You do see her turn her attention to you guys down there, and Io, you notice sort of a little yes as she looks down at you. Probably impressed with her guessing skills.
A tiny wave.
Oh, wait, as well.
Mhm. So he notices both your waves. Turns them. You see the queue is shortening, and many of the people who have, well, in fact, all of the people who have gone before you have been turned away. Up next is your guys' turn. What are you doing?
As in, we're now in front of.
There's
the
a
left.
guy in front of you who was asked, pleading to the guards, to let him on board. So make your plans now. How are you
I'm going
approaching
to
this?
turn to the twins.
I have an idea, but it's probably stupid.
What?
I feel like you've done
I also have
Um,
an
You,
idea.
you've,
You're
you've had
going-
an,
Stupid
you have
ideas in
enough
D&D.
ideas.
There's no stupid ideas in D&D.
What is your?
That's the last
plan?
one you did, but
Please
Yeah, last time I
tell me so I can call it stupid.
What if I disguise self as Abigail to try and get us on?
That's a stupid idea.
I know, I'm trying.
That's a
Um,
stupid idea. That's really.
Disguise self. As
you can
yeah.
certainly try.
You can certainly try.
See, my idea was just to, be assholey nobles.
Yeah.
Do you think you could play that role?
You've already got one pet robot. I'll pretend to be the second.
Great. I'm going to shove the guy out of the way.
You see him go, please, my family's on the. What?
Excuse me. Thank you very much. That's very appreciated of you. Now,
And then you see
run along.
you see the two guards sort of look up at you. Both of them are quite short lads. Obviously, the younger of the group sort of just been left behind as the older, more experienced guards sort of run to quell the situation. What do you
No,
want
if you
then?
don't mind, we will be taking a lift now.
No, you won't. Tell us your business.
Leaving.
Like, you can't do that. There's a lockdown, sir.
Sorry, are you daring to suggest that we can't leave? Is that what's happening right now?
I'm saying you can't leave, sir. At all. It's a lockdown. Kind of in the name. Locked down. Like in chains.
Do you know who we are?
Not a fucking clue.
Do you have any... Boy, you do not want to mess with me right now. Move out of the way and let us go up the lift. That's weird, dear.
Well, since you're relying so much on your name, what the hell is it? You could be vagrants for all I know. I mean, look at that rabbit thing over there. I've never seen one of those, have I? Looks suspicious as fuck, just crawling on behind you.
Suspicious as fuck.
The eyes just kind of droop slightly, just like, oh.
And
What's
I would
with the
totally
mask as
tell you
well?
the name, but I cannot for the life of me remember. So I'm bringing it up in my notes.
Lucrezia uses her ribbon arms to shove Luna out of the way.
Ah, yes, miss. Yeah.
Oh, more shoving, great. What is it that you need now, miss?
That's it.
Excuse me?
I am the heir to the Halvorsen lineage on floor 70. Is it 70 or 77?
77.
Doesn't matter.
On
Doesn't
floor
matter.
77. These are my companions.
Wait, we're
We
using
are
real
leaving.
names? Okay, we're using real names. History check from that guy. That is a natural 3. I ain't never fucking heard of you.
Yes, well, you
You
wouldn't
see
be
all
able
these
to tell
robots
either.
around? I made them. Move.
Don't care if you made them.
Oh.
You're not getting on the elevator, miss. There's a lockdown. You
Question,
can wait till
is
it
the
blows over
elevator-
to leave. I'm sure you've got fine
Hold on.
enough establishment.
Can I ask a question before your question? I'm sorry. How many people are guards in front
It's just
of
two.
this
It's
place?
just two guys. It's just two
We
guys.
have the same question.
I'm like, literally, we could just take these out, and take the
I am
elevator
going
up.
to turn.
At this
I
point,
am
Six,
going
you
to
do
turn-
see that Malfoy is sort of staring at you guys, wondering what the fuck's taking so long.
I'm going to turn to Booker, and I am going to tell him
Do the handshake.
your mistress wants these. Your mistress wants these men removed. Deal, and he will hold out his hand.
Since what would he do under that circumstance, Lucrezia?
He
What would-
could move them. I would say he'd either pick them up and throw them out of the way.
Okay.
Does
he
he?
shake-
Does he?
Yes, he shakes. He shakes your hand, Jacob. as I assume both of you move up and attempt to grab the two gentlemen who are at the base. These two scrawny lads. Go for it.
So as I was saying, let us up on the lift.
Hey, no, they
Or
would. Hey,
you-
what the
oh.
fuck? Hey, get
Wait,
fucking
That's-
Ratchet and Clank.
who's wrecked?
God damn it, the game is here.
Okay, Clank,
as both
Clank
of you-
got a fucking glow up. He big now.
Hell yeah.
My internet is right now, so I can't actually roll on the Roll20.
Okay, that's fine.
Does the DM want to do it for me?
Oh, the DM could certainly do it for you. In fact, I'll roll on roll 20 so everyone can see. Ready? Oh.
Except
Oh!
hey, baby.
Jacob, you
There we go.
you just sort of wrap your arms around this small boy and just put him to the top of your head. He's sort of trying to struggle and move, and then you just launch him into like a trash can. Lucrezia, could you roll for Booker to pick a man up? So athletics,
I'm
please.
assuming his athletics is just the same as mine.
Strength. It would be his strength. So if you check his character sheet, it will tell you.
That's what I'm looking at. Hold on.
If it doesn't say athletics, it will just be his strength score.
Plus 2. Oh, no, not that much.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness! Jesus fuck! He's dead!
Sorry.
What happened?
And
I
Amina,
can't
it's plus
see
5.
what happened.
Amina rolled a D202.
202.
Oh,
God
Jesus
damn it,
Christ.
that's a new dice. I haven't heard that one before.
No, I just rolled a bunch of D100s. No, what was it? A plus 12?
No, it's a
What?
plus 5. It's plus 2 plus your proficiency bonus.
Isn't it
Oh.
automatically added on?
No.
If she has it as the battle pet, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's added it as the battle pet on her Smith
Well-
page.
I want to point out that if it is, she should have a plus 3.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
then go for it.
It's plus 2 plus proficiency, which is plus 3. So yeah, plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta do it again.
No,
So
you
15.
did.
You rolled a 15. Just add 3 to it.
Yeah, you don't have to re-roll.
18? 18?
What?
15.
Huh?
Huh?
It's
You
a-
just said.
Add 3 to 12.
Oh, 15. Sorry.
Yes.
No. Too many
Um,
numbers.
the other more spunky god attempts to resist the Booker's just grasp, but he fails and is unfortunately thrown to the same wayside garbage as his mate is. Both of them sort of struggling to get out of the trash cans as they've sort of been stuck there. Yeah.
Jacob will
Is,
Gretzia and say, right this way, miss. No more interruptions for
now, is your friend, like, is Molfa coming with us?
As you
Is she
say
getting on
that,
the elevator with us?
Misty stepped right down to the floor next to you.
There we go.
Shall we be going then?
Oh, you're coming with?
Yes.
I don't think I want to stay.
Well,
Trust me, you
that's a
don't.
shame. This is such a lovely floor.
As you state that, Jacob, all of you, I assume. Wait, Jacob? Lono. Sorry, it's very
Yo.
warm, and I have not got enough fucking, what do you call it? Fanta fruit twist for this day.
I was gonna say, if it's too warm and everyone's brain's melting, we can just stop there.
My brain's perfect.
I'm fine.
Your brain is never perfect. What are you
Yeah,
on
Morgan,
about?
you don't have a brain. Of course you're
My
fine.
brain is working absolutely.
Well,
as
we
intended.
kind of need the DM's brain to work. So if the DM's brain is not working,
I'm okay. I'll be okay for now. Although I think I
Alright.
will call the session early. Mainly because of the
That's
heat,
fine.
and also I kind of really want to play Smite at some point.
I was going to ask when I woke up: are we D&Ding or are we smiting?
D&Ding, we D&Ding. Don't worry.
However,
I mean, we could end
Smite is
now,
a
and you
lot
could
of
just
fun.
add this onto like the next video.
That no,
It's-
but like it's picking up. It's a nice, exciting part of the journey, and
Okay.
I want you
we
guys
have to we have to travel.
Okay.
At the very least, you guys can travel to where your destination is for now.
Yeah.
Rest, and then we can call it that. There's also a very important thing that needs to be done this session.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But you guys all head into the elevator. It's very spacious for all of you. There's enough room. Unlike
Even with the two messy robots.
unlike the group who went down, which was all of you actually, which was quite cramped and shit, for honest. The elevator moving up is quite expensive and spacious. It's quite nice, very lovely.
Io is going to sit somewhere.
Yeah, there are a few plush seats that you can get onto.
How do we choose where we get off?
Well, as you look at the panel next to you,
Is buttons.
there are a couple of buttons.
I want to click all the buttons like a 12-year-old child.
No!
I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Well, as you're looking at the buttons, could you please decide which ones you're going to press? I'm going to say now, all the way up to floor 50.
Oh. Well, that's...
You don't want to be on floor 50.
I was about to ask, is there a button for 77, or do we go to get off and transfer?
You assume you'd have to transfer, as you guys have done transfers before.
Okay.
The elevators are not
And
a singular unit throughout the...
The fighting's at
But-
50, right?
It's centered
the
around those
fighting has
floors.
passed 50 at this point.
Oh, so 50 would actually be okay to get off on.
If you remember, you guys did go to 50, and it was remnants of a battlefield with loads of tall boys stationed.
Oh.
Do you want to bring
right.
Tink in front of a tall boy?
Let's not.
It's in front of a what?
A tall
I
boy.
would say
What?
probably
Don't
I'd
you
say
worry,
go-
Tink. Don't you worry.
40-ish.
I mean,
And where can we get a lift to 77?
You'd assume you'd have to get off and find a couple other elevators. You assume it breaks off around 20 to 50, 50 to maybe 60, because it gets much harder as you go up. So you probably have to go 50, 60, and then get on the 70 to 77.
So we'd have to get off at at 50 or around 50 anyway.
Around 50 anyway.
Okay, so right.
Oh god, I need to bring up the spreadsheet.
Also, just as a funny, upon hearing what's a tall boy, I will try to make one in her hand with minor illusion.
Okay.
He would try.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Is there like a scale for this? Because this is
Man.
5 foot.
I also want to say it has you know those classically evil drawings with the sharp pointy teeth and angry eyebrows? That's on its face, or to what Io thinks it's its face.
As you guys are waiting, Io brings out one of these in the palm of her hands. What she reveals is a massive walker-like machine with a human body attached to the front, to the top. Sorry, wielding a huge crossbow, and with a couple of tanks on the back. The one Io brings out has a red tank, a white tank, a green tank, and I think that was it. The one you faced.
I think there might have also been a broken one.
Yes, the one you faced was a broken one, but you did see remnants and other things, so you can piece together what might a fixed one might look like.
Fair enough.
Io is imaginative enough for that. But yes, Io conjures that in her hand.
No.
Did I ever send you the spreadsheet, Ruben?
Nope.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to go digging.
One moment.
But yes, where are you
Right.
guys getting off?
So
Lucrezia looks at the
We-
minor illusion. It's just like, that looks pleasant.
It was not.
we
I
know
don't
where we are
take
heading.
wood.
Are trying to, at least. Where do your travels take you?
Oh, preferable.
Home. And where is
Io kind of glances at Basil.
Well, currently, we are unsure.
So, home does not exist. Or doesn't exist yet.
Let's go for that now, yes. Would probably be for the best.
And is everyone on the same page here?
Well, we came down here in search of Basil, so
Now you have found him and wish to head home. Makes sense. Okay. Well, as you know / can tell.
As you guys are doing this conversation,
Fuck.
above you, a multicolored circle appears. It's
Hello?
weirdly intoxicating to look at. Io, you've seen similar things appear before. Usually through your family rituals, and your species' proclivity to the forest. And you've seen many of these before. You recognize this for but a moment before a girl drops out of it and lands face first on the ground in front of all of you. Morgan, would you like to introduce your character?
If Rikachu could have a expression, she'd
fuck?
be very, very, very fucking confused right now.
Roll my
So,
glaive.
I'm taking out my rifle.
you see.
So-
Malfa has two pistols pointed at you.
Everyone's
Can
just
I
like,
ask first? Io actually knows what that was.
Io knows what that was. Or roughly what it signifies.
Just got my rifle pointed at it.
So, what you notice is when this person, shakes herself off, looks up, just freezes in fear, while staring up at a bunch of people with weapons pointed at her. What you see is quite a young girl. You could guess probably around 15, 16, with
Holy shit, I didn't
some
realize you were
ginger hair. It's got horns, so if you know if your character would know what satyr is, which is a rare race around here, around.
Io would know what it is.
do
I-
we have a picture?
It's on the
Yes,
screen.
it's also on screen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking
You
at
see
character.
absolute terror in her eyes. You could tell she has no clue what the hell is going on. You do see one thing though. You see something that's wrapped around her, through her hair, across her neck, down
That's
down her body. You see a snake wrapped around this person.
I did send that to you, right?
Snake is currently a bit of a defensive, bearing his fangs at all of you. The snake is extremely long. While quite thin, but extremely long. Going across this person's whole body. But while she stares at you in fear, she will faint.
Is this one of yours?
Reaction faint.
Yeah, you can add the unconscious thing to your character, Morgan, if you so wish. We're currently unconscious. Yes. So,
Is
very
this-
quickly, the portal above you guys closes up with the girl's
Perfect.
droppage, I guess we'll say. And the snake looks very concerned now that its master has gone Betty Buys in the middle of a room with everyone with guns. The snake doesn't
is
know
just
what a gun does.
It's like, hello?
Snake may be about to find out what a gun does.
I was going to get up and speak to Snake.
Okay. Speak of
Because
animals.
No, I just have that as
Oh yes, you
right?
do. Race.
Speak
race-
with small beasts.
Yes. Snake looks up at you, a bit confused.
I'll basically ask if it's from the Feywild.
Ponders
don't know
for a
how-
moment before
ahead.
slithering around its master, reaching a position in which it's like it sort of curls around her horns and antlers, which are sort of rised off the ground, and gets as high as a position to gloat to you, Neve, and just nods once.
Goddamn face bullshit.
Look quite proud of the fact that it is from the Feywild.
They do not know what you're pointing at them.
It's called a glaive. Little snake friend.
I will look at Malfa and Six specifically.
Oh, you didn't mean me.
Do we tell it, or like, can we tell it?
It is
Hang on.
protecting
It'll
the
point.
girl.
Martha will point the gun up the ceiling. Bang. Did that help explain?
I
The
will.
snake is quite concerned at the loud bang and powder that has been shot.
I would have jumped at that.
Yeah.
Everyone just reacts to the gun. It's like, did you really need to do that inside the elevator? That hurt my ears.
It's fine.
But that happens.
If the fucking
I was
elevator
just gonna
drops, it's
say.
not.
Yeah, that'll probably wake up.
That happens.
Yep.
This Satan sitting in front of you will just jump up and scream very loudly, probably higher pitched than the bullet.
Come on, Morgan,
then-
give us an attempt.
I've got family in the house. You want me to
No, go
scream?
on,
Are you
Morgan.
sure
No,
you
you
want me
said
to
it. Go
scream?
on.
RP,
Don't actually
RP,
scream.
RP.
Oh,
I was
bitch,
gonna-
boy, scream.
I don't want to
Do not scream.
Don't
Neve was
scream.
telling me not to scream. I can't scream. Neve's telling me not to scream.
I remember you and Jordan having a scream off over bloody Xbox. Do not
Really?
scream.
I don't remember that.
Go on, Squeaker boy, do it.
No, I've been told not to scream by Neve.
He has
so
been
I
told
can't
not to
scream.
scream. Why do you?
Because that's made him stop doing
You're
it.
okay, Ruben, what the fuck? Sound like Kalmic, right?
When Neve tells me what to do, I will.
By
But,
the way, if you guys
Hey,
look,
Neve,
Ruben, why is everyone's name now just F, R, and C?
Where?
Look
Where?
at DMs. Amina, yours is just F.
Really?
Um,
You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Your name's still. I'm surprised you still have the numbers in your name.
I'm just gonna send an image.
But anyway, she starts to calm down a bit from
What
you
the
know,
fuck?
Nice.
from whatever that loud noise was.
What the hell?
What the?
What?
Oh,
Okay.
it's because the name's too.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Or is
Not-
it because of the new change? Because I know that I
Because-
had to change it because of
Yeah.
the
I
numbers
did
thing.
change my name, and it said it was okay.
Same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Weird.
Well, you this could minimize at all, or
That is my
Um,
Discord name now. That's how you identify me.
cut? Okay, cut.
See. Yeah, because
No,
mine's still just
that's how
Franken.
you, that's
The
how
fuck?
you identify you. Oh,
You would a C.
I see
Uh,
trees
C
of
dot dot
green,
dot dot.
I don't
red
see-
roses too.
Yes, which is
Fell
one
out of
directly
the
next
zoo.
to you. Currently, just recovering from his scream. His name is literally Rose in Celtic. But,
I was going to duty down and ask, why are you here and not in your home?
I don't really know. I don't really know what's happening.
Did you create the portal?
No, I don't. I don't think I did. I, um, I think my sister did, but I don't really know.
I'm gonna quickly motion to everyone put your weapons away, because this is clearly just a afraid child.
Morpho will sheath both
Dick.
her pistols.
Point fucking cannon at him. Just like, just like
The Mizza mortar. Get ready, bitch.
I'll rest my gun on my shoulder.
Where am I?
Nudges Lorno to put the glaive away. Like,
Oh, sorry. I was distracted by this lizard thing.
Wait,
Same
It's,
type of skin.
it's called Luna. It's my friend.
It's a friend, not food.
I understand. We are kindred spirits.
Where am I?
Welcome to our humble abode.
This is our house.
this is not our house, Lorno.
This
We
is-
live in this. I'm gonna click 49.
All right. Are you sure?
Yep, I've clicked it now.
Okay.
You are in Metrolia.
Oh god, I still haven't found the fucking
What?
thing.
What is Metrolia?
I have 10 documents
Well,
just named
before-
documents.
Before anything, why don't you get off the floor? That can't be comfortable.
Okay. Do you wanna stand up?
There's a seat you can take.
No.
You're a very
Oh.
interesting looking individual that's appeared from a portal.
Says the man who's a little fucking turtle. But okay.
I mean, yeah, but
Oh,
Lorno
damn,
never
she found
appeared
her
from
courage
from
quickly.
True. True, but he says
he
a
didn't
very
appear
It's easier to do it
Uh,
this way, Ruben, rather than the other way.
I am counting.
oh. I don't really know what's going on.
Oh, I definitely couldn't tell that from the look of you and the fact you fainted.
I mean, I woke up with a bunch of weapons being pointed at me and some whatever the hell those are.
Yes, we found you inside of our house, crawling out of the sky.
This is a bit of a weird house.
It is.
This
We're
is not our house.
upgrading soon.
Stop confusing the poor thing.
Mm. You're no fun. Tink's fun. Tink injects people.
I'm sorry, what?
No,
Good sit in front of me.
Did Lono actually just say that? This is the DM asking, did Lono actually just say that?
Yes.
Oh no.
Vaughn just grabs Lorno's
Um,
face. Don't.
Tink. I.
How far away is Lana right now from Io?
I mean, we're all in a.
Specifically,
elevator.
how far?
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna
Depends
try
when you are.
and
I'm pretty much in front of
put
Roman.
myself
did you
between
say
Io
that?
and Lano.
And I
If
would
I
like
can.
to ask. I would also like to ask, where's Tink in this?
Standing behind you.
I would like to try to put myself between
Oh.
these three.
Oh no, it
I
wouldn't
would like
ruin.
to
I've just
try
realized I've
to.
done the math wrong.
Well,
As Lono inputs the coin to ascend,
How much coin did I just spend?
so it counts how far the elevator will move per person. Lono,
Oh.
the expenses you have are for the
It's for
you
the three
and
of
the two
us.
twins. You have significantly
Booker.
more people in this room.
Uh,
Booker would be counted for free, as would Jacob.
Oh, that's excellent.
robots.
How much is necessary? I am willing to
Um,
pitch in.
I'm doing the math.
I'd like to pitch in as well.
Do
Kinda.
you happen to hear the questions, Cad?
No, I did not.
How far away is both Lano and Tink from Io?
They're sort of
Is
on the
it
other side of the
possible for
room.
me to put myself between the fuck two?
Make me
So wait,
an
how-
initiative check.
How is
Oh
it
my
Oh,
God.
Io,
calculated?
you also make me an initiative. Because what
Yeah,
are you?
okay.
What is going? Is there going to be a brawl happen in the middle of this fucking
Potentially.
What the fuck is going on?
I also just want to point out, I don't know why you tried to stand between them. She has magic.
That's true.
Not right now, you don't.
I just used minor
I-
illusion.
Oh, true, actually.
I'll be honest. The main reason I'm doing this is after hearing like they are apparently prominent people
So
who
that
can brag
would
about
be the
them shit.
cost for all of you to ascend.
To
I'm
49.
like,
49.
I'd rather us not be the ones who kill them, just simply because I'd rather not have a shitload of people after us because of it. That's the only reason for this.
I'm going to
And
tell
then
you, this is
23.
completely out of instinct. That's a 9. Don't worry about it. Just you're going.
I'm just like,
Who are you hitting and what?
She's currently mad at both you
I'm
for
trying
saying
to
that
put
and then
myself between you two. It's just-
implying
and
that
I've
Tink
succeeded,
injected somebody.
probably.
Are you attempting
Implying.
to cover Tink from Io? Lono.
I'm attempting to
'Cause you
stop
can put
Io
yourself-
from ripping Pink a new one.
How are you doing that? Describe it to me. What are you attempting to do? I know you're saying you're putting yourself in between, but that won't do anything
I'm
because
gonna-
magic 'cause it will just go around. What are you
I'm just gonna
attempting?
try to put myself in front of Io, just like, please, it's not worth it right now. If they end up dead, think about what will happen.
Even though they're muffled,
Please.
sorry, I still have not gotten your name down. Ross.
Yeah.
You hear sirens outside? There's a lot going on in front of you right now, suffice to say.
But yeah, this is like, yeah, I've teleported. I've been pointing weapons at. Now the group that are now in the middle of a fight with each other or something. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm trying to calm Io down and stop her from killing people.
So, and can I just check? Did
I'm
I just
trying
shoot
to.
a Tink?
She has not done anything yet.
Okay.
But you
Please,
can
not worth it.
definitely tell that she is debating on using radiant damage on someone.
If they end up dead, think about what will happen, please.
Okay, we don't have enough money to actually travel up any floors.
You can travel up a few floors,
Oh, the-
just not
there's-
up to 49.
We are not. We do not have the money to be able to travel very far. if we
Wait, how much has Jacob got?
There's
Jacob
a part of me
has nothing.
genuinely wants to say, well, I could get rid of a couple people.
Jacob has nothing.
I'm going to roll.
So. Twins. Is there a way you could maybe tamper?
You want us to tamper with the elevators?
Yes. Mainly the way to get up. Because with one of these people, it would require, as it says here on this little screen, Duhiga, 40,000 gold pieces.
Shit.
And
Hold on, don't you have platinum?
yes,
Still not enough?
He has half
equal
the
to
required amount.
20,000.
Okay.
gold pieces, which would be enough to take the three of us up to a point of safety. But the 10, now 11, and a snake. That's a little bit.
Will the snake count?
Wait, the snake counts?
The
I just
snake
want to
does
count the
not
snake,
count.
okay?
I was
I'm
about to
counting
say,
snake-
if the
the
snake
snake
counts, I'm
counts.
gonna put a bullet
The
straight
two
into it.
robots and the snake don't count.
Like you guys have pretty much blown over this fucking thing that's halfway you. Like, it's just.
Dad, I'm going to send this to you first, and then I'm going to ask, can I choose no one?
Let me see the answer to your question. Ba-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. If you say no one, this thing fails. So you can say
Does
no
it actually?
one. Yes.
Well, the Io does think about it. She still has mustered up the energy, but it releases harmlessly, just as a bit of light. But she is still very uncomfortable being anywhere near, well, the twins and Lano.
Can someone tell me?
More than usual?
More
Yes.
than
Mhm.
This is starting to be active aggression now.
usual. It's bearable.
So, what are we doing? Because we need a way of getting up.
Lano, you could get to floor 31 with the cash you have. You take all of you to floor 31. That is it. As high as you'll go. Which is, funnily enough, just outside of the Farrett family's control. But you don't know how far they'll pursue you. If at all.
Is there a way you could do it? Tamper
Is
with
there a
these
way that we could-
controls?
Could we tamper with the elevator? Or is
You'd
it-
have to get out and check the control panel. And see if you can bypass systems.
Ugh.
But you know it would probably be a lengthy process. And those on the upper floors who receive you might not welcome someone who's broken through the system.
Yeah.
It's possible. Don't know if you can do it though.
We get to floor 31. Can we contact mother and father? Do we have a way of contacting?
Letters.
That's not letters, because that's gonna take a while.
Yep, you've already sent one letter. See how long that one
Ugh.
takes.
Someone's
I'm gonna
Playing
turn
Visible.
to the
Sorry.
sneaky lady.
Yeah?
Do you have a way up? Also,
Certainly could
are you
help.
okay over there? I'm gonna look at Io. You good? You're just kind of.
You
seething.
good, Chief?
Alu does not look at you and refuses to answer you.
6.
I think Kane is going to go grab something to eat.
Basil.
She looks mad.
I,
I'm not sure what else you want me to say. She's quite obviously pissed at you.
It's because of what you said, Lono.
Hmm?
Are you shitting
What?
yourself?
Oh, the man's like, huh?
What did I say?
What did he think?
Okay. Should I just explain what happened? Because that means
Yeah.
there's going to be even more animosity. All right.
Oh yeah, you probably want to explain why James Fedite's dead. Considering, you know, the thing came off and she points to a robotic arm.
Oh, well, that's excellent.
Essentially, we had
What a
found out
happy
that the tubes on his back were the thing keeping him alive. The plan was to use one of the sleeping darts that Tink had procured to put him to sleep so we could come back and tell you guys what we had found out. It did not go that way, and he turned into that thing.
Ted,
thing?
I'm going to
Turn into a
send you a
thing?
message.
Go for it. Send me a message. Send me any message.
Just
But
about-
what thing? What do you mean thing?
Oh, say,
I don't know what it is.
wait, I've got this.
You created a blighted monster.
Blight. That's the one. Oh, wait, created. No,
What?
No. The pipes had kind of tubes of blight in it. So when we injected him,
Why should I trust whatever you're saying?
How are we supposed to know what a blighted monster is? We've never seen one.
It's the truth.
I don't believe you.
I've seen a blighted monster before.
Yes, they attacked you. In fact, one of them was your friend.
It is the truth, Io. I do not really know what else to say to you other than that.
Our intentions were to get out of the conversation, come down and tell you what we had found out, and then make a plan.
Does Tink want to speak?
Tink is shut down.
Winky, winky, dinky. Tinky,
Um,
winky,
Ted.
la la. Oh.
Tink has
That's
emotionally shut down.
that's what was just said
To Basil, I assume?
to Basil and Six, and
Okay.
whoever was close enough to hear that, because she did whisper this.
Okay.
And they just admitted to doing something.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, point being as it is, we should probably get off this floor and, you know, leave. That'd be best, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Any floor other than this.
Click 31.
Okay. See you about your chump change, buddy.
How much is it?
Parents after this.
How much is it?
20,000.
Is it?
It'd be 20,000.
Move.
All right. Well,
There we go.
it's time. I believe it's time. Thought
Elevator
about ways to
starts to move.
as we're all moving in the elevator.
I think you see those.
You could just raise his imaginary eyebrow at the cost of going up floors. Imagine it increases exponentially.
Yep.
Oof, it does. I told
So, I
Ruben the
believe
full price to get back to where he was before, and he was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Nope.
I believe it's time we considered some opportunities to raise funds.
I'm not sure the group's in the mood to do a bit of fundraising for cancer. As you say this, Jacob, you do see two cliques forming. There is Io's group, And then there is Lono's group on the other side of the elevator.
It's not my group.
And then there was
My-
me.
The twins and Lono, then. As both
Why-
of them are just sort of staring at each other.
Guys, what's wrong with you? Everybody?
What's up, my homies? What's wrong?
Jacob's just in the middle.
So is Ross. The person who has no clue what's going on is also in the middle. Oops.
Malfa is wherever 6 is, which is probably near Io. So is Basil.
Io has kind of got both of her hands wrapped around her mouth to stop her from just saying stuff that she will probably end up
Racial
regretting.
slurs. Racial slurs.
Yes,
The N word.
honestly.
Can someone please
What-
explain what's going on?
Oh, I forgot you even existed. We're on a magic adventure, and we're going far. And you're here to join us. Because you jumped out of the ceiling. That's weird. Would you like to meet my robot friend here? His name is Jacob.
Hello.
You two would have a great discussion.
You've never seen
For
it.
sure.
This looks like a an earth golem to you.
Yeah.
He's a great conversationalist.
You've never seen
I'm
one
going-
this well built and smart.
I'm going to hold up to. Is it Moss? Ross.
It's Rose.
Ross.
Rose.
I don't care. Ross.
Rose, as in the fucking plant. I haven't even said my name yet. No one's asked me it. No one said anything to me. You just like, oh, like this bitch teleported in.
This is what you wanted to happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
like they just ignored it.
Jacob will hold out his hand and say, "Hello there. It appears you've gone through quite a traumatic experience. Perhaps I can illuminate your current surroundings for you."
We're fucked.
Basically,
What?
you do not want to be here with us. Anything if we're bad, we're trouble. You don't want to be around us.
Have you actually said that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't put this to-
I'll just say, I'm not sure quite where you have come from. My companion mentioned the Feywilds, but you are in a much different place now. We are in the city of Metrolia, a giant mega structure. It might seem foreign to you, but I mean, have you heard of Metrolia? Have you any knowledge?
Would I have a character?
Nope.
Nope.
Not a clue.
Wait. I have no clue what Metrolia is.
Essentially, have you ever heard of a house?
Yes.
You have heard of that.
Yes,
Think
I
of
assume that.
Think of Metrolia as a big metal house. It rises very high in the sky and houses many, many lives within it. It protects us from the blight outside.
At least 3 lives exist in Metrolia.
At least 3 people live here. I'm not lying.
You're not alone?
What happened before you came here? Do
Um,
you recall?
Okay. All I remember is my sister telling me to run, and then like some stuff, things attacked us. I believe they were monsters. And then,
Well, I'm
I-
sure your sister is fine. um,
Okay.
now you're here with us, and you should forget about your sister for now.
Well, can we forget about it?
Just organize your priorities. You have more important matters to deal with.
Jacob, you fucking changed.
Remember what I said about being a dark Oscar?
I don't think you know what that means.
It means he's unknown.
No,
No.
that's not what
No.
Dark Horse means.
It's not what dark horse means. Doesn't mean like you're it's an unknown.
No.
No.
Dark horse like competitor is someone who has
The
all
underdog.
like it's basically the underdog. It can also mean someone who's relatively unknown, like a
But
new
he's rising
competitor,
through the ranks is usually what.
but
Oh,
right,
so-
like, yeah.
I thought it just meant like someone like just it's just unknown on what
Like
what would happen.
if you're watching a race and like someone who's just joined the racing league like a year ago starts making headway through the race, you're like, oh, this could be a dark horse. It's winning this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I was pretty much saying I have no clue. Yeah, that's all.
anyway, I could just be completely wrong. I don't fucking know.
So you're telling me to forget my sister?
No. Perhaps that was slightly harsh.
Find
we-
your sister.
We
Maybe
are
that
in
is the
quite
path.
dire circumstances at the moment. We are on the run from the dangers of the lower floors. They're very dangerous. But perhaps when things calm down, we might be able to help you look into what happened to your sister.
Okay.
At the moment, though, do you have any money?
Not a penny.
No.
Good. That's I that's as I expected. He'll look from side to side, seeing Io trying to hold back cursing at somebody, and like Lano just like having a fucking Bearlorth moment, going, Martha.
He's on a bender.
Yeah, I will basically just sort of fill in Rose about some of our recent adventures in a way that makes us look good.
Okay.
Nice.
Because the cat who climbed the curtains, the shit with Vanessa, we can skip over some of that
Hell is the
stuff.
cat.
You
I
can,
believe
you
he's
can skip
your
over the
pet?
difficult stuff.
We appear to have lost the cat.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
Hmm.
We used to have one more companion, Tabaxi, but it appears he's gone missing. And unfortunately, we're on an elevator to the next floor, so we may not see him again for some time.
I would assume not.
Okay.
Try not to get left behind.
We can leave this, yeah?
Don't plan on it.
Oh,
I want to find out why you appeared inside of our tube. However, there are more pressing concerns right now, I believe. I'm gonna cock my head towards the rabbits.
My
Oh,
name is Rose, and this is
Yes, I
Luna,
misspelled that.
and pleasure to meet you, I guess.
Now, I've just spent 20,000 gold pieces on us escaping from this place. That will be coming out of my own pocket, I expect. So, I would like us to all be on the same page. If that's okay,
Okay.
of course.
What is
As
that
we all
same page
know.
then?
What was that, sorry?
What is that same page then?
As we all know, Io, probably rightfully so, has a fear of humans.
There's no probably about it.
Fear of some humans. As we should know, not all humans are bad. So that's where the problem
You've
comes
yet
through.
to prove me wrong.
I am no human.
No, but they are.
And once again, they have done nothing to harm you. In fact, they have helped your brother. Multiple occasions.
And created a blighted monster.
Now, that is where you are incorrect.
I don't care what you say.
Well,
You
then,
will do anything to protect them.
are you not just...
Lie through your teeth.
I spent 20,000 gold on you getting out of here as well.
More fool for you.
It would have been better for me to kick you out of the carriage and for us to go our merry ways.
You could have certainly attempted
Lono,
to.
drop it, please.
No.
You may not, you wouldn't have succeeded, but you could have certainly attempted to.
This is not my point. I could have, I chose not to.
Both of you. This is... We should not fight amongst ourselves. What's done is done.
This is why I'm trying to have a conversation, to be on the same page. We are not aggressors here. Our goal,
And
set
you're
by this individual right next to you, 6, was to kill James Ferret. Can I confirm that James Ferret is dead? Sorry, I can never remember you.
Molly.
Molfa.
Oh my
Wolfer.
fucking god, lads, please.
Molfa. You fucking
Molly.
clock.
Molotov.
Molly, is James dead?
Molotov Ribbentrop. From what I understand, yeah, he's gone.
So, we can confirm that what the three of us did was kill James Ferret.
You killed someone?
Can somebody shut that thing up for
That's
a
certainly
minute?
one way of saying it.
How did we do that? Well, we used a sleeping dart.
Lego.
Put him to sleep in an attempt to control the situation, as it was somewhat getting out of hand in the way he was acting. So that we could come to you with the information we had and share what great news we had about his pipage.
What?
You're the one making that weird. He was keeping himself alive by pumping himself with blight.
That would explain it.
And when we contaminated the flow of blight with the sleeping dart, his heart gave out. He died. And due to the sheer force, volume of blight that was coursing through his system, became a blighted creature.
Back to this.
I love how I say drop it.
Bruh.
I know it's frozen, but just leave my cross in there. Simple.
Well,
No, we are all on the same page.
I'm not sure.
Your
I'm seeing with
feelings
us.
can be whatever you wish them to be. But if you were the one that killed Jim's Ferrite, you would have created the Blighted Monster too. I'm gonna walk back in front of Tink and go to sleep inside of my shell.
Okay.
Causes the situation, goes to bed.
Yep. I went all round.
Old man needs
Ugh.
a nap.
Anyone else stressed?
Yep. What's
Well,
that?
upon that point,
Jake, know what stress is.
you guys feel the
Be the
elevator
best.
slowing. And as you feel it slow, eventually, it comes to a stop. And you hear a ding. And upon that point, you're using, okay. Could everyone roll me a perception check? IO with advantage.
That's a 16.
Nice.
Actually, let me double check that.
Ooh, Lana would also have an advantage, and so would Tink.
Perception.
Oh.
So would Lucrezia, sorry.
That's a 18.
12.
18.
Do I need to re-roll that then?
You have an advantage, so
You can just roll an extra d20
just roll an extra d20.
Oh.
and then add 3 to the highest.
Mhm.
19
Well,
it is.
19.
Yeah, you're 19.
As you guys arrive on the floor, the lighting in the cabin sort of system that you were in, the elevator that you were in, stops for a brief flicker. And upon that point, Tink has vanished. And that's where we're on today's session.
Tink's fucking gone.
Tink
Hey, the problem
has
has solved
vanished.
itself. Let's go.
Where the fuck did you go?